For early access plus exclusive content, facilitated discussions, live one-on-one Q&As, and more, become a patron at patreon.com/Bruce Poinsett.
Okay, yeah. So we just finished our program for the year in May, and now we have a whole bunch of Afro Scout camps going on. And so, like, we will be on Sunday going on the hike and having a water adventure day, but we also will be having horseback riding the next following week. We will be supporting our Black owned businesses and our Black food trucks by having an event there with all the families. And this summer is really focus on making sure that our families are supported too. So we are supporting our Afro Scouts, but their siblings too, and their mothers and fathers and grandparents. So it just becomes more inclusive. And with that being said, we're going to do some workshops. We are working with the BSUs, and the BSUs here in Medford are going to be mentoring our Afro Scouts. And so we're having that connection there. And we're really just trying to make sure that we are having a solid foundation for all of our youth. And so for like Afro Scouts, we are just really trying to make sure that they have pride in themselves, know who they are, have history, and understand that history isn't 1 month a year, it's every day.
Yeah, and I think one of the other important things about this summer we had a as Tiffany mentioned earlier about the institution not wanting to teach our young about themselves, about the history. Um, I think one of the things that we do that's so great for them is we do give them that, and we're not relying on the institution to say, "Hey, please teach our kids about themselves." We're providing that, and we're providing it in a narrative that's empowering, right? Because you can say teach our history, but there's certainly certain ways that I'm seeing how our history is being taught to, our young, and it definitely doesn't necessarily feel good. And so teaching it in a way that's empowering, and painting that picture of your exceptionality as a people. I mean, because really that's what it is very important. But for the summer, as Tiffany was saying, with the families and getting them all involved, you know we really want to expose these children to things they have never ever done before, never seen, never been a part of. And we see that as kind of one of those ways that we can really provide to the exploration of some of their passions and inspirations around what they want to do, or their creativity, their imaginations, etc. And that's something that we want to open the door to, because I feel like a lot of times we're locked into this isolated way in which this is what we do, this is what we so we're trying to go above and beyond and just really expose them to so much. And Oregon is a great place to really get out and see and do a lot of things. So we're hopeful that we see some inspiration come from a lot of different things we're going to do.
And and the last thing I want to say about Afro Scouts is that we really just always ask them what they want to do. And so that's something that we're looking forward to, just hearing from them and making sure that what we do is something that they want to do. So it's not leading by our voices in our minds, but it's really by our youth, which is our future. So that's something that I really hold dear to our heart, because, it's not our vision, it's theirs.